Yeah, good morning, folks, and welcome to the stables. I believe I see a few unfamiliar faces. A couple ugly ones. That's the boys, I can say that. Who watched the races last night at Caloundra?
Stiff.
It was a frustrating night, very. We had 3 runners, and you could argue that we're unlucky we didn't win all 3. But that happens. We've got to butter up the next day. What time we get home? I think 10:30. We're up at 2:45. Well, they're long days sometimes, but they're worth it because this is what we get to work with every day. Beautiful horses. So this is your Spirit of Moon Snowfields filly. She's coming on. She hasn't been with us long. She's going through that interesting stage with babies. My favourite saying when dealing with young horses is very simple. It's 3 steps forward and 2 back. We do the work with them until they ask us they want to do a little bit more. Then we do a little bit more. If they stay sound, we can go all the way to the races. Invariably, it doesn't happen like that, though. They nearly always go sore. We've got to back off them a little bit. There's a couple of other horses we're going to have a look at in a minute. The Ready to Belong and Intrepid Miss. They've told us they've had enough. They've been with us a couple of weeks. But this girl, she's holding together well. She's got a good attitude. So we'll keep going until such time she feels her shins or she feels her knees, gets a little bit of pain, and then we back off. And more often than not, particularly with the females, I don't know why, they get quite shitty. I mean, maybe it's a gender thing, I don't know. Sorry, ladies, that was a joke. But believe it or not, in all seriousness, attitude and temperament with young horses is just as important as it is with older horses and maturity, physical well-being. Because if they're cranky and don't want to do it anymore, and we have a jockey on top making them do it, they can turn very sour very quickly. So their mental... I mean, when I finished this morning, have a wander around. The thing that a lot of people bring up to me is a lot of happy horses, contented horses. They're more than happy to come over for a pat. They're in an environment that they're comfortable in, because at the end of the day, a horse's defensive mechanism is very simple. Flight. They run away from danger. Mind you, if you get behind one close enough, there's a bit of danger there too for you. But yeah, so she's a nice filly. Pop her away, Josh. That's enough, mate. But typical Spirit of Boom. She's not a big horse, but she's big enough if she's got a motor. He really stamps them, as we've seen with most Spirit of Booms. Who you got, Liv?